Get this going. Hi, everyone. My name is Denise Walsh, Black Diamond Leader with It Works. Thank you so much for plugging into our Tuesday team time. Every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, we get together for a team huddle where we do some training, we do some tips, we do some tricks, we learn, we connect, we hold each other accountable, we do goal setting, and then last week, if you've popped on, we just think and work together because we know that at the end of the day, it really is all about just getting the rep in front of people. So tonight, we are going to talk about how to do that through Facebook. So I've got some things that I want to share. Carlos, can you text Alicia because she's calling my phone instead of going to Zoom?
Yep, I will do.
Thank you. Why? Tell me if there's a way to make it not as confusing. Let me know. Anyway, even if it wasn't my phone number, they would be calling whatever number it was, you know. So I guess maybe having a link is a little less confusing. But okay, so let's go ahead and get started. How many of you have used Facebook and social media to build your business? Yes. So for those of you that raised your hands, I'm going to be asking for your most popular post for whatever that is. So think about that over the next little bit. I did create some notes, and I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so Facebook and social media marketing. Okay, the deal is, you guys, is that social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, the goal is to use this platform to, you know, get our message out. It's really our own billboard. It's our own I mean, you're branding yourself through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Certainly we're going to be talking about the products, but at the end of the day, people buy people, not products, right? They want to be part of what you're doing because they want to hang out with you and they want to have what you have and they feel like you can help them and whatever the case may be. So take a look at your Facebook account and ask yourself, would I join me? Would I be a part of this? Is this something that I would want to be a part of? Would I want to follow? Would I feel comfortable reaching out? Is the tone of my post positive, or is there some sarcastic, negative stuff going on? Take a look, really take a look at your Facebook and ask yourself those questions. One thing, oh, Alicia said she just accidentally called me. Okay, that's funny. So one thing you want to do is take a look at your intro. Does your intro here, when you edit your profile, does it reflect you? Are there emojis? Is it fun? You can take a look at some other top leaders and see what they're saying just to get some ideas. But actually, our social media guru helped me come up with mine, so I got help with it. But it's emojis, it's bullet points, it's, you know, a capturing of you. And then do you say that you work with It Works? Is that what you do? Or are you still branding yourself as working at, you know, wherever you work? Again, social media now is less about your family, less about you connecting with, it's about your business. It just is right now. I mean, that's the point of it. People ask me sometimes, do you separate it? And I'm like, you know what? If my family wants to watch me on Facebook, sure. But I'm not on Facebook for my family. I will go to Christmas for that. I am on Facebook to build my network and to build my brand and to build my business. So you can take a look at your intro here. I would recommend that if you choose to have a fan page, link it here. Don't link it to the It Works fan page, just because you want people to, again, to find you. As we know, we cannot put our It Works links on Facebook because Facebook would rather us pay for advertising, but you certainly can do some things to, you know, put your information out. Pictures are big. Pictures, videos is the general gist of your Facebook, one that's positive, one that people will want to, again, be around. Now is not the time to talk about any baby mama's daddy drama, right? It's just not. Now is not the time. So if you're having a bad day, that's okay. You can even post about having a bad day if you want, if you have that positive spin. Like, oh, when I have a bad day, I do this to get out of it. You know what I mean? You want to be real, you want to be raw, but you don't want to be negative, because somebody, you want to be a safe place. And if you've got the vibe of negativity, then that's the vibe they're going to get, and you won't necessarily be a safe place. So, where'd my note list go? Oh, it's right here. I found it. It was not hiding. Okay, so this is essentially it's your blog. The goal, again, is for you to draw people into conversation. So you want to create curiosity in your Facebook post. Don't tell them everything. Don't tell them everything. Give them glimpses of what's going on so they have to ask you more. If you are new in the business, then I recommend your first post being something as simple as, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing what I'm doing. Or, oh my gosh, my family's in for a big treat. Or, oh, I can't believe I just did that. This is going to be crazy. Something where you're capturing curiosity, and people are like, well, what is she doing? What's going on? They always say, don't answer questions in the comments. If someone says, well, how much is it? Or what's going on? Just private message them. Because what will happen is if you answer questions in the comments, nobody else will comment because they've got all the information. So you don't know if they're interested or not. If they have to message you or comment to get more information, now you know to consistently follow up with them. So create curiosity within your page by just giving people hints of product information or distributor information or lifestyle information. So before we go into what to post, there's 3 different types of things to post. One thing I do want to mention is you are no longer going to share. Don't share. Don't press the share button. Unless it's like sharing Pam's call or a corporate thing. But sometimes I'll go to a new distributor's page and I don't even know who they are, because all they've done is share things. And every time you share something, it goes up in your news feed just like this. And nobody gets to know you. They just know you like cats or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you're sharing whatever you're sharing, but they don't know who you are. So my recommendation is to just don't share. The only thing I share, honestly, is when Mike or Pam and I share it into a group. That's the only time I ever share. Even if I like something that someone else did, what I'll do is I will go up here, and let's go to Alyssa. Let me see. I spell her name right. I'll show you what I do when I like someone's post, because I want to be able to take it. Dude, why are you being so slow? All right, while that's waiting, the thing that I would do if you like someone's post is press this and press save post, because then what happens is it goes into like a list. So here you'll have all your saved posts, and you can scroll through. So if you're ever thinking, what should I post about today? You'll have a bunch of ideas, and then you can certainly make them your own. I have lots of recipes from when I was doing my bodybuilding competition, and I was like obsessed with donuts. Delicious. All right, it's being slow, so that's okay. But you can save their post, and then you can use them as your own. So 3 different kinds of posts that you want to think about and switch up on your news feed. The first one is engaging posts. Now, Erica Tostado, you've been doing a lot of these recently too, and I really have liked them, where the goal of them is to get interaction. This is what's this riddle, or what's your middle name, or when's your birthday, those types of questions, open-ended questions, polls. The goal with this is to just get people responding. And honestly, if people feel like they know the answer, it's like they've got to respond. There's like this thing. Have you ever done that where you're like, I know the answer to that? I have to type. So you want to create an engaging post where people interact. And the reason for that is for the Facebook algorithm. It really is. It's the Facebook algorithm. The more we like and comment on people's posts, the more they see it. And the more they comment on ours, the more they see it. You can think of a friend that you have. You know, I've got high school friends who I never, ever see their newsfeed, ever, because I like and comment so many It Works people that that's what's clogged in my newsfeed. So I have to be intentional about how I'm going to their pages. So engaging posts. Then you want to think about business posts. Business posts are geared towards finding distributors. So this is freedom of time, freedom of worry or brain space. This is income. This is, you know, this is write-offs. This is friendship, fun, freedom. Business posts are all about focusing on finding a distributor. So again, friendship, fun, freedom, freedom of time, freedom of worry. This is what my business does for me. We get to go to catch air on a Friday. We, you know, things like that, that you're sharing the lifestyle of what the business can offer. It's not a join my team for $99. Join my team for $99, because that's an ad, and that's not what we want. We want to draw people in. So think about some posts that are good. You know, what would draw you in? What got you interested in being a distributor with It Works? And then 3 is business posts, or I'm sorry, product posts. So product posts are before and afters, product testimonies, stories about product use. You can even take an ingredient in a product like Capsimax, which is in thermal fit, or neoputnia, and you can explain it. My sister got 4 customers with 1 Facebook post because she said Dr. Oz loves spirulina, and spirulina is in our greens. And so she explained a bit about spirulina and the benefits of what that ingredient does, and our greens has that ingredient. So you can take some before and after. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you can organize a product post as well, but you want to have a good mix of business, product, and engagement and positive type quotes, things like that in your news feed. So when somebody comes, they're seeing a little bit of everything. Your job is to fill a need. You know, they're scrolling, having thoughts about their own life, and we want them to stop and say, I need that. I want that. I want to be a part of that. That looks like fun. I don't want to miss out. You know, you want them to have that, that like, this could fill the need that I have. That's the type of emotion that you want them to draw out when they are looking at your news feed and when you are connecting with them. So I want to ask a few of our leaders on here what their favorite posts have been, so you guys can duplicate them. Certainly feel free to post it in the chat if that would be helpful for you to copy and paste. And then we're going to go into creating relationships and following up with your leads once you have them. So, all right, who wants to go first?
I can go first since my kids are quiet right now.
Yay! Erica's out in California, so thank you for plugging in, girl. And you have been, now, so I'll let you tell your own story. Go ahead.
Well, my favorite posts are the ones where I get the most reaction, are like when I say, you know, before I couldn't do this. One that was really good for me was when I got my son's glasses. I said, you know, before I would have been stressing out, paying $200, $300, however much it was, just like that, without budging it in, that would have stressed me out. But now, thanks to It Works, I can go buy them. He loves his glasses, and I don't have to worry about that. And I got so many likes and comments from that post, and it just always stood out to me that that formula really does work. The before it works, you know, what the problem was and the solution now with It Works. And it kind of just brings people in because they might be going through something like that too. And that's exactly what some of the messages were like. My kids need glasses too, and I'm so stressed out. And, you know, so just those kinds of posts, I think, are really good to attract distributors.
Yeah, identify the problem and then identify the solution. Now, did you follow up with those who liked and commented?
Yes, I did. And I believe one of them signed up like that in that time frame. And one of them, she still calls me. And and that was like almost a year ago, and I just met up with her this weekend. So, you know, I'm hoping she gets started soon.
Awesome. Yeah, so anytime anybody likes or comments on a product post, a business post, or even a personal post, you know, even one with your kids. I was talking to some of my mastermind people from the Jack stuff I did this past year, and they're all building their speaking businesses right now. They all are branding themselves, creating their websites, and they want to get out there and be speakers. And so what they're doing is they're posting on Facebook, just normal everyday life posts, and they're following up with people that like and comment. And they're saying, hey, how are you? How's it going? You know, just opening up the door of communication. And then when the person says, what have you been up to? They'll say, oh, I just did this training with Jack Canfield, and now I'm looking to book some speaking, you know, whatever it is. And so they're telling me their strategy, and I went, that's what we do. And they seriously went to a Facebook class to learn this. That's what we do. Anybody who likes or comments, even on a family picture, you're just messaging them and saying, hey, thanks for the love of my post. How are you? You know, if it's a hair, skin, and nails one, you're saying, did you want to try hair, skin, and nails? If it's a before and now, like, oh my gosh, I totally know how you feel. I felt the same way. Have you ever thought about making extra money? You're following up with them behind those closed doors. Thank you, Erica. Awesome idea. Carla P., would you mind sharing? I decided to call on you guys, so that way it's easier.
Hey, Denise. So, can you hear me?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay.
Carla's from Pennsylvania.
We got 15 inches of snow overnight. So
oh my gosh.
Our kids are out of school today. Yeah, and tomorrow there's a 3-hour delay and maybe even a cancellation. So far, it's only a 3-hour delay. So it's been like a lazy day here. You know, still doing my messaging and stuff like that, but it was well needed. But so for me, what I find really, I get a lot of traction and attention on are my lifestyle posts, which are like, if we're in an event for It Works, conference was just not long ago, even if we go on vacation, stuff like that, people see that and they definitely, want to be able to do that. And so whenever people are commenting or whatever, I get a lot of, oh, you're so lucky, or, things like that. And so I'll message them and just say, I'm away because of It Works is allowing me, or, whatever the situation is. And so it just opens up the door. Like you said, obviously you just first message and say, hey, how are you? Thanks, or whatever. Can't believe, we're here. We're so excited, or whatever we're doing. But lifestyle posts for me, I really feel like are really beneficial.
So can I tell you, half the reason you go to events is so you can post about it?
Yep.
Like Dorothy one time, she's Double Diamond here in Michigan, and she was like, can we have another Ruby party? Because I got a lot of attraction from that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can we have another event where we all get to come and hang out and play and do something fun? Because people all ask me questions after that kind of stuff. And so truly, I mean, it's whether it's, we've done limo wine tours, we've done girls' night out dinners, we've done just little silly stuff, but creating these events for you to go to. So you're posting about how you're having fun, how you're with such like-minded people, that kind of thing. So don't think about that stuff just to another thing to go to. Number one, it's going to fill your soul, but number two, it's giving you marketing material. Cool. Thank you, Carla. Good idea. Tammy, what about you? The next Chicago ambassador.
Hi, can you hear me?
You're right behind. Yep, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I think for me, and obviously for Bill too, is just our personal products, personal use of the products, our own before and after, our own testimony. Even if it's not, obviously Bill's before and after is huge, but even little things for me.
Can you tell them why? Why is it so huge?
Yeah, because he's lost over 100 pounds and because he's got a heart condition and a back problem, so he hasn't been able to diet or exercise like a normal person would. So And actually something really exciting now, Denise, is he's never taken fat fighters and he's taking them now, and they're totally fine. So he's really excited about that too. But yeah, we talk about how much we love the products. I mean, we absolutely do. And you said something in, I believe it was in the call yesterday, that you said, even if you weren't doing this business, you would still use the products. That's, you know, when we say that over and over and over, it grabs people's attention. You know, it's like, I'm not just selling this because I'm selling it. It's because I truly, truly love it. So that's one thing. And the other thing that we like to do, especially Bill and I together, we like to go live. Even if it's not about it works. You know, we like to go live. People see that we're normal, how goofy we are, or how we are with the kids and the family and things like that. And just that positivity that comes out. I'm getting a lot of messages to me, like without me even reaching out to them now, saying, I'm loving watching your stuff. And I'm like, really? That's cool. You know, thanks. So yeah, and the biggest thing I think is being you. Because I think I was trying to maybe copy other people more because it was working for them. And then I realized that it wasn't working for me until I just started being me again. And then it just.
And your confidence is like soaring.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard the call last night I was on with Pam, but I shared, one of the things I mentioned was that there's a few people who you can just tell have like grown and thrived and like, you know what I mean? And Tammy, you and Connie were two people that were in my mind, like personally have just grown so much throughout the last year or two. And that's why we do this.
I did listen to that. I heard that. Yeah, it's huge. You know, I can notice in myself, but everyone else can see it as well. So that just, they know that comes along from that. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's a really great point. Going live. So Brandon just went to a network, social, internet marketing. He did an internet marketing conference. So he is like on his horse, you know what I mean? Like this is his, people talking his language, and they're all so excited about internet. And so he has tons of new ideas, like a million pages of notes, heard 3 days of stuff. And one of the things that they took away was live videos, and it's not going away. And there's even me sometimes where I'm like, oh, people don't really care. What am I going to say? Or now there's so much noise, you know, how do I even compete? But it's not about that. It really is just about adding value to people. And people need, you know, it's positive, it's fun. It doesn't have to be, you know, like Tammy said, it's just hanging out and being a friend. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but you're going live to show people that you're real, that you're fun, whatever. So going live is something to absolutely practice. I know April posted her first video, or one of her first videos this past week, and it works. You know, it's consistency is key for sure, but it works. All right, Robin, I'm going to ask you a quick question about your post, because Robin is a new distributor, but she's not new to the industry. She's been in the industry for longer than me. And she has been.
That's because I'm older.
And so she comes in with lots of knowledge, but she's also really busy. She's working full time and got 9 children. I mean, she's like the epitome of busy. And so she's using her time wisely by scheduling her posts, but also really finding what's working and doing that. And one thing that she has learned, I'm just going to brag on you for a minute, is not to recreate the wheel. And I love that. She's just finding what works and she does it, and it's working. She's 3 people away from diamond plus volume, and it's just insane. So Robin, what are you doing so you don't have to recreate the wheel? Because we want to work smarter, not harder.
Well, I follow the top leaders in the company. I mean, you know, what works for them clearly is working. So I just follow various leaders in the company. I find posts that I think resonate with who I am. So it doesn't sound like I'm trying to be somebody else, because I'm who I am. And I follow people that I really like, and maybe don't even have a lot of the similar friends that I have, right? So I take their posts, I don't recreate it, because I am working full time, And I don't have time to come up and get clever and create all these great product posts and before and after posts and lifestyle posts. I do it all because I know you've got to have a variety, but I load my Buffer app, with 5 posts every single night before I go to bed. That's part of my, daily method of operation. And I just take their posts, I copy them, I grab some cute pictures, and then I make it my own. I'll just, change up some of the wording to make it more me. Obviously put my own information in there, and I load it up in Buffer and I go to bed. So I do 5 posts. I try to do 5. Sometimes it might be only 3, but I want to be in people's news feeds constantly. I want them to open up their, at lunch, on their break, something at work. I want them opening up their news feed and seeing my name pop up there, one of my posts popping up in their news feed. I want to be constantly in people's news feeds. And when I'm at work all day, I don't have time to post. So I've got to constantly be having something that's posting for me. And I do try to get a variety.
And then one of the things that she's doing in the post is having a call to action. So saying, text me at this, or text this, and do you feel like the call to action has been helpful?
Yeah, believe it or not. And to be honest, some of the posts that I've created this culture of these long posts, and people are reading them. And I don't tend to be quite that wordy technically with my posts, but sorry, my dogs are playing, so sorry if the background noise is annoying. But anyway, I've noticed that some of them are a little wordy, and I'm just like, I'm just going to roll with it and just see what happens. And today, it was so funny. I got this message on a messenger, and in a lot of the posts, I'm noticing that a lot of the top leaders will say, text me or message me opportunity or grow greens or something like that, a buzzword or a text word. And so I'm like, that's kind of fun. I'm going to play with that a little bit. So I've been doing that. And today I got a message, let's do it, because that was one that I came up with. Let's do it. I'm interested. And I went, oh my gosh, which post did I say let's do it on? I start scrolling down my Facebook wall looking for which post was it that I said let's do it. So they're clearly reading the posts. I definitely have onlookers that have followers, and they're reading the posts, and they are, reaching out in the way that I'm telling them to. They'll just pop a quick message into Messenger, and when they message me, I just send them something real simple. I'll send them a picture, or a video, and then I pop them on a phone call or in Messenger with you. I just duplicate. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And what's interesting about Buffer and Hootsuite and SynShare, which are all apps that allow you to schedule things, there is, sometimes they say it impacts your Facebook algorithm negatively, but at the end, what I've noticed, people are seeing it. It's working. Like, well, who knows what it's doing with the algorithm, but people are seeing it. And they'll even tell us at the party, oh, I saw that post, or I did this. And I'm like, screw whatever algorithm. People are seeing her stuff. So if you've heard that it's not, and it may long-term impact algorithms, I'm not sure, but at the end of the day, it also is getting things on our newsfeed and people are seeing it. So, so it's working. Yeah.
I've tried Hootsuite before. I can't say that I've gotten in a past company, and I can't say that I've gotten quite the leverage that I have with Buffer. I don't know why. I'm not that techie. I'm techie a little bit, just a little, enough to make me dangerous. And I can't tell you why one didn't, why Buffer just, people think it's me. They do think it's me posting.
And then when you do that, you can just stay focused on the notifications. So when you see the notifications, someone likes my post, someone comments on my post, you can see that. Then that will allow you to follow up.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Anybody? Carlos, Kelsey, Sam? I don't want to miss anybody. If you've got something, Sandra, that has been working for you, let's share it.
Yeah, I think, for me, I kind of going on with what Robin said, just making sure you're creating your own voice is so important. And I think it's also equally important, corporate does such a great job of marketing our product. It's our job to figure out what is our niche for sharing products, sharing the opportunity, and having fun. So for me, the best post and the best engagement is when I'm sharing what Peter and I are doing in our life and travel and adventure or paying off debt. Lately, I've been just kind of running with the whole because of it works thing and getting tons of engagement with that and just attaching a little quick story like because of it works. I get to go to the gym when it's not busy and adding to my leads list with that. Or because of it works, we got to drop off donations today. So I've been running with that. But beyond that, we really focus on just having the adventures and having the friendships and being able to bless others. And I follow and engage with all of those likes and comments. I pop onto their pages, and I'm a connector. And so that's the gift that I focus on in all of my Facebook engagement. I check out my followers list. I've been trying to increase Instagram. I know we're just talking about Facebook, but really being engaging and intentional. And I think my favorite and my most success really is when you're sharing those inspirational things and you're growing your influence and creating value. Because I just got a text from somebody who's been following me for a long time just saying how one post of being positive changed somebody's day that I don't even know because he was ready to give up on his dreams. And we're in a business of creating dreams, and the products are a piece of that, but there's so much more value that we add in this business that you can't put a price tag on, and it's not found in a bottle. And that's how I grow my business. And now I've been working on how do I really make that next step of being very intentional about asking, hey, can I help you by offering you this? Can I get you started with this? And Denise knows that it's something I've had to kind of work through, but just staying in that just staying in that passion and that excitement and knowing that that's what you're good with. For me, it is all about the relationships and creating the value and growing influence.
Carlos, I've started calling him the closing king because we're just going to call this into being. Because he's really good at educating and showing his passion, but then he's like, okay, see ya. And I'll tell you, Carlos, I'm so ready to buy whatever liver cleanse you give me if you just like do it for me and let me sign my name. I don't want to figure it out. I don't want to like spend time, you know what I mean? But if I can just fill out a piece of paper or if I can whatever, then I'll do it. Make it easy. So yeah, last time we met, he's like, you need to do this. And I was like, absolutely. That means I have to figure it out on my own, like go to the link, and it's probably not even hard. But that's what our customers think too. So what Robin has been doing is she'll be like, hey, you want hair, skin, and nails? Awesome. She'll three-way the people in with me, and I call them and put them in the computer myself. I have put in more customers myself over the past 2 weeks, and nobody just sending them a link. We're saying, hey, what's your information? And I'll do it for you. It's way easier. And it's working. Because they're closing and they want to do it easy. So whenever we get together, Carlos, I'll do whatever liver cleanse you tell me to. But a couple things that he said was add value. This is huge. Everybody, all of us are unique, you guys. We really are. We have a different skill set. And that skill set is important. And you don't have to be an expert or a PhD or whatever to have value in whatever you are passionate about. And when we add value, the money will come. I can tell you I did not think or know about being a six-figure earner in this company. All I knew was that I like to train distributors. I like to help. We created videos because corporate didn't have that, and that ended up branding me. I was adding value to the whole company, and it ended up coming back to us. So when your focus is on adding value, the rest just comes. So the value that you specifically want to add, think about this. What is your niche? Sometimes I think world domination, and that makes me feel overwhelmed. I don't even know where to start. So think about your own little niche. Sometimes I think mine can be business moms or busy moms, or, there's like the mom theme here, right? You also have the health theme. By Bailey and Carlos, they've got health. They're health nuts. They know a ton about ingredients. So that's their niche and that's their expertise. I love personal development and growth and things like that, so that's kind of my niche too. So what is your niche that will differentiate you, that you can really add value? On the Whole Nother Level page, someone mentioned that they love cooking. So they've decided to go live a couple times a week and cook dinner on live and do healthy recipes and things like that. And they're just branding themselves as somebody who, X, Y, and Z. So think about the value that you specifically can add and really like spend some time on that and then create content based on that. So one thing that we've also been trying to do is not just think, what am I doing in this moment, which is a really easy habit to get into. We'll take tons of pictures and then post them randomly. So we've got a ton of a back lot of pictures that we can draw from. You can think about your post a couple days in advance. What's your theme going to be? You know, what are some things you're going to do? Certainly you can use Buffer, or you can use a different app to schedule it, but you also want to be thinking and being a little bit proactive on it, so you're not just posting immediately. Because if you're not feeling inspired, guess what? Then you don't post. So we want to have a kind of a game plan for that as well. And then this because of it works is actually a really important hashtag. Joel Dunn started it, and it's because the reason for it is millennial thinking. Millennial thinking is like not long-term thinking. Millennial thinking is like right now thinking, like how is this business going to help me right now? It's the short-term reward. It's the enjoying the journey kind of stuff. So because of it works, hashtag is geared towards connecting with the millennial thinkers who are not necessarily about long-term retirement, or, you know, they just want to enjoy right now. So we're talking about the small wins, not huge, doesn't have to be big, the small wins each and every day that you get to enjoy because of this business. All right, 2 more, and then we're going to talk quickly about follow-up.
Hey,
anybody
it's
else have
Sandra.
anything to add? Yeah,
Hey,
hi
can you-
Sandra, how are you?
Good. How's it going?
Good.
Good. I was gonna say, for me, it's a lot of posts of like asking a lot of questions in the engagement. Like a post I did the other day was like, it's so stupid. It was just like, oh, big debate. Do you like pie or cake? And like 50 people commented. It was so dumb. But like, so, you know, following up.
But people knew the answer. That's the thing. When they know the answer, they want to comment. It's like a human nature.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. I literally Googled like 100 easy questions. Like that was one of them, just simple. So try that. But I think that, so something after like a post that's an engagement post, and a lot of people are commenting and like, you know, commenting over hours. I find like make sure to like put in either a business post or a product post or something of it works right after. So it's like when they're commenting on that, then they're naturally going to see that other post, or like maybe they'll be like, oh yeah, what's Sandra doing? And then, you know what I mean? Like you should always have those posts on your page, but like I try to make a habit, especially right after I have an engagement post, once people start engaging, to post something with the business or products or something.
Strategic. Look at that. Very smart. It's like we told Mark, we were like, all right, Mark, here's the deal. We need a BOGO distributor. And then within the 30 days, we need BOGO loyal customers. So they all can get their customers. We're like, see the system here. I like that. Good job. And she asked Google. This is a tool, you guys, that we just don't want to forget about. I actually did that right before this. 10 effortless ways to boost Facebook engagement. And they're just like, show your personality, ask questions. And there's some ideas here that you can take from. So I firmly believe that a lot of these leaders just have like a book, and there's just, the book is saying like, here's some ideas, and they're doing it. So everybody's learning from somewhere, and Google is a great place to post, fill in the blanks. I love that. Just have fun. Yeah. So anyway, don't forget, I've been talking to a German, and she signed up. She's so cute. Her name's Claudia, and she keeps saying, I'm going to ask Dr. Google. So now I'm going to keep saying that. Dr. Google. Ask Dr. Google. He will know. All right. Anybody else have something burning?
Hi, can I add something? So
Totally.
what I've learned is that I've had a lot of people scared to join because they don't know if they're going to have the support. So if you guys go to my page, my team will say I support them. My customers will say I support them, and that I'm really good at customer service. So I make sure that they know that I'm very supportive. Even distributors that are out of state, I'll do like a FaceTime and we'll eat dinner together and we'll go over things, or we'll have a glass of wine at night and go over things, just them two, like just that person and me. And we'll take pictures and we'll post it. And that way it shows people that I will be there no matter what country, what state. And that has really helped. And then I also do that for my distributors. I message on their post that they're committed, they're good leaders. I mean, I don't say it like that, but like in a positive, fun way. That way they know that they're getting into a supportive, fun team that isn't just going to sign them up and leave them high and dry. And I've had 2 distributors switch over to our team because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know this isn't with Facebook, but I have been so I'm a gymnastics mom. And for anybody that knows that, you pretty much live at the gym. So I've been having meetings at the gym, and I've signed 2 little customers because I'll have my distributors meet me there for meetings when my daughter's in gymnastics, and the people sitting next to us will hear us talk. So just if it's baseball, hockey, whatever you're into, it might be a place for meetings while you're just sitting there. Because I'm there for 4 hours. So, I mean, I'm there a lot.
Awesome. Yeah. Being loud when you're out with your teammates at the coffee shop. Yeah. I like that. It's a third-party credibility. It's having someone else say, you are good, you are valuable. And then doing that back to your team leaders is a powerful thing. Great idea. All right. Sam, anything you want to add?
Hi, guys. Yeah. So my biggest response has been just incorporating the tools that Facebook has for you. So I was so scared to go live, but I went live, and then the next day I followed it up with like an engagement post. And it was just one of those ones where, choose your number 1 through 10. What are your goals? And I had 16 comments in one day over it. And I think it was just because of the boost in engagement that I got. So Facebook showed it more and people were seeing it, and it was exciting. And so just use the tools that Facebook has, because it's going to build your engagement. Facebook likes when you use the tools that they have already in place.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Speaking of that, you guys have seen the new Messenger Snapchat stuff. I'm just learning it. I was in the middle of jury duty when I was trying to figure it out, and then they called me for jury duty, so I had to leave. But if you go here in your Messenger, you can see that little like smiley face button, or sun, I mean. Not a smiley face, the sun. Janelle, look at your Facebook. Okay, let's go look at Janelle's Facebook. Janelle, if it's working. Janelle, what's your link? For some reason, like this is not, oh, there we go. 1L, right? No, 2L. All right, I'll just look forward. There we go. So you must be doing some Snapchat stuff. Okay. Cool. Oil's in her car. A little Snapchat video. Fun. And so, at your day snap. How do I find your day snap, Janelle? Can you unmute and show me? Will it be on my phone, probably?
Probably on your phone.
Okay.
I'm here via
Oh, I see it. You're at the top.
Yeah, so if you play my video, like they're all It Works videos. So like the next one, turn it and you look at it, because it's you and me zooming.
Cool.
Where's it at?
But yeah, like simple things like that. And like I did it yesterday for the first time, and like more and more people are already watching these silly things.
I didn't realize that whatever you do, so what you do is you go to this little sun, right? And then you can do kind of like your Snapchat video.
Yeah, you can like
I didn't realize that everybody can see it. Everybody. It's not like to one person, but everybody
and
can
you can
see it.
send it to specific people if you want to. Like it'll send
so
to specific people.
like I did one and I thought that only people I sent it to would see it, and then it turned out everyone could see it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are there ways that you can only make or let other, like, some people see it? You know?
Let's see.
So you go, and then there's all these different little, you know, Snapchat filters. You can do a video. You can press this.
If you didn't want to add it,
Choose a filter.
if you didn't want to add it to your day, like at the top, it says like my day and my camera roll. You just uncheck this over here. Like right here where it says my day, and then it wouldn't post on your day, and you could just send it privately to people.
Because Cammie was saying she's going to do a silly one. So part of the follow-up with this, you guys, is anybody who likes and comments on your post, we want to be engaging and following up. So we'll have, like, we should be having messages with people all over the place. And one way to build rapport is to send people silly messages, which is why Cammie was mentioning that she might do one that just says, like, you know, like, have I upset you? Or why haven't you responded, kind of a thing. This one says, like, want to hang out? But there could be just, you know, just being goofy, and again, just following up and being someone's friend. One thing that I learned from Cammie was to be their best friends immediately. So she's not just messaging people and saying, you know, are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Robin, she did a Marco with us and did a video on her cute dog, you know, nothing about the business, but just about her life. And so I think about that in terms of following up with our prospects, of course, our new distributors, is just being their friends. And so sometimes being silly and doing some of those little Snapchat messages to them shows our personality and that kind of thing. Ooh, Symphony said that she had 2 people message who'd been ignoring. So what did you do, Symphony, when you used this message or that new feature? Can you unmute? Ooh. She'll have to tell us later. I just saw her, but now I don't see her. Oh, there you are. Go ahead. Go ahead. Are you there?
Sorry. Yeah, it was just some pictures of my kids at the gym.
And then did you, okay, so just some family pictures and people responded. Yeah. So again, it's just being silly and engaging. Carrie, I'm going to ask you to share something too, because you've been like a mass recruiter this past week, especially during BOGO. Would you mind sharing any of your Facebook tips before we close tonight? Carrie Trujillo, I never know how to say your last name. Trujillo, is that right? There's probably like, how do you say
Denise. It's Trujillo, but.
Trujillo, I know, I'll just say Carrie.
I'm sure Erica's laughing too.
I know, I totally botched it. But what have you been doing to impact your success?
You know, just lots of follow-up, reaching out to several people that have been on my page and following me and watching me. The other thing that I do as well is, you know, watching our It Works Global page and reaching out to people that show interest on there as well. And I've just had, I don't know how, but I've had a lot of success over the last couple of weeks. Our BOGO sale definitely helped. I found myself in a little bit of rut. I was actually talking to Carlos about this about a week ago, and you know, I found myself in a little bit of a rut and just decided to basically put the pedal to the metal and you know, really start focusing on building my business again, because last year out of conference I promoted and earned a good bonus, and it seemed like things slowed down a little bit And I really wanted to, kind of fire my business back up again and make sure that, I wasn't taking this opportunity away from other people. That's one thing that we definitely have the opportunity to do is allow other people to prosper from this opportunity. And I think that, once you kind of get in that mind frame that, it's not just about you and your financial situation, but what you can do for others. I truly believe that, it comes pouring back into you.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. When we're others focused, when we want to add value, whether it be product, business, friendship, etc., to others, it comes back to us, twofold. And that's what we get to do here with It Works, is truly offer value to others and give them something that they don't have access to necessarily. And so posting, engagement, business, product, your own personal stories, your own product stories. Because of It Works, ask Dr. Google for some engagement questions, search from local leaders, decide your own personal brand and be loud about that. But Facebook, Instagram, social media really can be your own billboard to generate and cultivate new relationships and new leads. So I am going to end with I declare, and I can't decide which one because they're all so good, but I'm going to do the one about people. I decided. So I'm going to do one about people because Facebook, at the end of the day, our business is all about the relationship. It's all about people. And so if we forget that, it shows. So this is a declaration to us as a team and to you and as your business. So I declare that I will use my words to bless people. I will speak favor and victory over my friends, family, and loved ones. I will help call out their seeds of greatness by telling them, I'm proud of you. I love you. You are amazing. You are talented. You are beautiful. You will do great things in life. This is my declaration. And that is my declaration to you. You are beautiful. You are here for a reason. You are good at what you do. So let's keep at it and go fast because we've got some bonuses to hit. So thank you guys so much for being on. We will be here same time, same place next week. And can't wait to see and connect with you again. Bye, guys.